Hello everyone, welcome back to Array Blog once again. So today we are going to learn about structure in C, also known as struct. So we'll see like what is structure are, why we need them, and also how type def makes them easier to use. So we'll create a file first, that is just structure.c. So we created a file. So first question is why structure? So in C, we usually work with the primitive data types like int, float, char, but sometimes you need to store different types of data together. For example, suppose we want to store details of a student, name, age, and marks. So for this, a structure is the best choice. So basically, a structure is defined using the struct keyword. So let me just copy paste the example that I have written, and I'll explain how it works and why it works like that. So here we created a struct student, which groups together their name, age, and marks. So, and this is our main function, and like where we are defining the student using the struct, and we are passing the value array, name, age, and marks, and we are printing this. But how we are accessing the member? How we are accessing the member means how we are accessing the name, age, marks. So we use the dot operator to access the structure. See, so we are assigned the structure S1. Now we are accessing the value S1 name. So we'll get the array block. S1 age. So we'll get 20. S1 marks 85. So whenever you want to access a value from a structure, you have to use dot operator. So let's run it. So let's compile it first and run it, and we'll see how it behaves and what it will return. Structure structure forgot the U. Now I'll compile it. So we have compiled the file. Now we have to run it. Then so this is our compile file. See. So we'll get here the name, array block, age 20, 85.5, that is marks. So for accessing the structure values, you have to use dot operator. And think about what if it's a pointer to a structure. Then we use like, let me write a comment here. So the question is, what if we have to access pointer to structure, right? So we have to use the arrow operator. I'll write in comment. So we have to use arrow operator, and then we have to define struct student. Like how you define, I've just written this, and like how you can access this. So I'll give you assignment to just see how it work and how you can access the value from pointer to structure. So this is the basic syntax. So you have defined struct student pointer, and we are assigning the variable. Now we are just printing using the arrow operator. Right, I'll write it here, arrow operator. So the next one is type def with the struct. So we will move to the next one, type def dot c. Let me rename it. So type def dot c. So writing struct student again and again can be very lengthy. Writing struct student again and again can be very lengthy because like you have to use this again and again, and you are writing this continuous. There could be a multiple student, everything, and you have to write do it again and again. That's like that it become too hectic to handle it. So that's where type def come into the game. Type def with the structure. So I've written a like I'll show you the syntax how it works, and I'll give you assignment to work with the type def and how you can access the value and how you can use this. So this is a simple type def struct. So what you're doing, you're using type def, and we are defining a structure with the char name, like name, age, and marks, and we have written the student here. So that's how we declare the type def with the structure, and now we are accessing the value using the dot operators, right? So we can directly write student instead of struct. So I'll give you assignment. Just try with this, like writing the type def with the structure, and write down comment how many you guys are able to run it successfully. Otherwise, I'll write the code and explain it how it works. So in this video we have learned struct let us combine different data type into one unit. Member are accessed using dot or arrow operator. Type def make the syntax shorter and cleaner. So that's all about the structure and type def in C. So structure are very powerful and form the base for many advanced concepts like linked list and user defined data type. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more C programming tutorial. Thank you. See you into the next one.